Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Today we are going to do a sneak peek at the new hero, Ophidia, and we're going to look at how she is performing so far. So this is not going to be our normal hero spotlight. I'm going to give this maybe a week or so just for all of the dust to settle, gather a bunch of feedback, and then provide you guys the best information I can find as per always. So yeah, let's jump right in. And there we go. Now we have a level 50 Ophidia to play around with. And we also have all of the stat points. I upped her skill points. So let's go check out and see what I've done so far. My gears are not perfect. So as far as gearing your Ophidia, you really will want the dragon set for her. It offers 40% damage increase. The craftable set only offers 20% damage increase. We'll go over why this is important in a minute, but your ideal goal should be the dragon set for necromancers for Ophidia, and that is how you can get potentially some crazy DPS. Actually, it's not even DPS. You can get some crazy burst damage. I do like the earrings on her simply because she does a lot of auto attacks. She can crit a lot, and her snakes that she summons also can crit with their hits. So adding on the on-hit chance, such as increasing your crit chance, is huge for the snakes and Ophidia. So the final thing, the thing that kind of makes Ophidia go from pretty much I would never use her to being pretty amazing actually is the Ring of Ragnar. So this the way that this artifact works is pretty much it takes the attack and everything of the hero and it puts that into the formula to determine the damage put out by things say like the black hole. This is important because Ophidia is a necromancer who has really high base attack, and because of the necromancer set, specifically the one from the dragon, she can get damage increased by 40%. That stacks. All of the mage and necromancer research also goes into effect as well. And because all of these things stack up with each other, you can get some crazy damage from the black hole. Beyond that, unless you're Lich, if you're Lich, this year is going to be huge for you. If you're not Lich, I just see her as a debuffer more than anything else. And of course, that little bit of burst damage. But when we look at the abilities, right now, this is what I'm rolling with for right now. Again, we got to give this a little bit of time to settle down and have the dust clear. So with this, we have the cold-blooded, and this will increase her attack speed and the snake's attack speed as their health goes down. Her health is going to go down no matter what, so I figured this is a very safe bet. I did only put 1 point into Bewitched. I think I'm going to go higher with this one. I need to figure out a way in which to do that. Pagan Curse, I think if you are a Lich, you should definitely go for this higher. Um, or if you want to try out some unique things, I'll show you guys what it looks like when you summon a snake. But when the snake appears, it does a little bit of AoE damage, and you can apply Pagan Curse to that area. If you drop a Warwick's Lantern on top of that area as well, it's going to cause some really significant damage. Next, we have the Wrath. This is the bread and butter for the DPS portion of Ophidia and her snakes. This is the percent health damage. And then we have the Cobra Covenant, which just makes the snakes stronger, and you can cast them more often. With this setup, I saw somebody get 16 million damage, and they did not have the Ring of Ragnir on this character. So they got 16 million damage from just auto attacks and snakes alone. So that's pretty significant. When you add in the Ring of Ragnir, all of a sudden you get some really crazy stuff going on. So how does she work? What does she look like? Let's jump in. We can see what she looks like. And first thing to notice is her spell, the snake one, that summons like the little snake dude. This spell is on its own separate cooldown, so this cooldown is only affected for her. So she can cast, or your heroes can cast other spells while this one's on cooldown, which is pretty cool. If it was any other way, it would be really pointless and stupid. So you have a small area in which it will pop up, but it's big enough that, say, if you are using Araxius, you can pop that on a backline archer unit, and then put the Abyssal Light down on top of it, and you'll pretty much wipe it out unless they put a heal on it. So we have the little summon. She throws out the little ball, the snake appears, snake starts doing some damage. Cool stuff. We can see the cooldown takes a little bit for it to come back up. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw down another one. Actually, before we do, right there, we could see the Ring of Ragnir comes up and it does all of the damage. So if you guys are seeing some ridiculous damage coming from this hero, it's all from the Ring of Ragnir. I'll show you one example of it. And with this example, we have 52 million damage, and this is coming from Mr. Chip. So his is geared much better than mine all around. He does have the dragon set on it. The attack is way higher. So if we go in and we watch what happens here, all we're going to do is focus on this top area. So up here, notice that this is a human player. This is Colosseum. That is important to notice as well. But the black hole is going to come down in about 5 seconds, and we're going to see this entire section instantly die. Like, just literally wiped out because of the Ring of Ragnir. And you guys ready for the black hole? Here it comes. It just pulls everything in. The back range is down. It takes out Mako. That's insane. And it sucks in all of the front line. Absolutely insane damage from the Ring of Ragnir on this hero. Again, that's because of all of the Mage and Necromancer research stacking on top of really high base damage, along with the Dragon Necromancer set. It all stacks up to do some crazy damage. I think with the snakes as well, you can actually get some interesting DPS damage as well out of her. So how would I rate her? Where would I put her for you guys to get and prioritize? She's good. She's a really good hero for the Ring of Ragnir. She can be a really good debuffer with the Bewitch. I think if I was to use this long term as anything other than Lich, I'd probably want to go with Snakes and Bewitch and just hope to debuff enemy heroes as much as possible. So if you're new starting out, you're on a newer server, you don't have all of the heroes yet, I wouldn't put this super high on your priorities. I'd say focusing on getting things like Yip or Cleo or Elena or all of your race-based heroes. I'd say focus on that before worrying about this hero. The crazy damage that is coming out of her, most of it comes from really high mage and necromancer research, along with the dragon set, along with being able to level this hero up really high. And if we're a new player on a newer server, there's going to be much more important heroes to focus on. But that being said, all in all, really interesting concept with the hero. We just got to give it a little bit of time for the dust to settle and let all the testing get done. And yeah. So tomorrow, guys, we're going to have a super cool video. We're going to go over money and art of conquest. Should be interesting. So if you guys have not liked the video already, please like the video. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Down in the description below, there's a bunch of useful links, including Patreon if you want to support this channel, Discord information, etc. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.